Welcome back to Coin Shop Confessionals, the only place where dreams die faster than a bad guy in a John Wick film where Hope walks in, files a restraining order, and I age 5 years in real time every time someone says, I looked it up on eBay. Because today we're talking about a very special species of customer. A creature so confident, so misinformed, and so catastrophically allergic to reality that I'm convinced they're being grown in a lab somewhere next to people who think that their 50 state quarters are worth retirement money. But first, time to pay some bills. Today's video is brought to you by Overconfidence, the only supplement guaranteed to make you absolutely certain you're right, even when reality, math, history, and basic eyesight all disagree. Are you tired of facts, exhausted from experts telling you things you don't want to hear? Do you find yourself thinking, Google said it, so it must be true? My coin app wouldn't lie to me. I saw it on TikTok. Therefore, I am now a certified numismatist. Then Overconfidence is the product for you. With just one daily dose, you too can argue with professionals who have 20 years plus experience, misidentify every coin you own with unwavering conviction. Believe your bicentennial quarter is worth 50 grand. Accuse your local coin dealer of trying to steal your treasure. Ignore mintage numbers, diagnostics, and common sense entirely. Side effects may include eye twitching, yours and everyone else's, public embarrassment, delusional price expectations, and the inability to survive without a safety helmet. Warning, do not mix Overconfidence with Google University, TikTok Numismatics Pro, or Coin App energy drinks. Doing so may result in catastrophic stupidity and the immediate departure of your soul. And remember, Overconfidence comes with a 100% no money back guarantee, just like real life. Another useless product from our friends at Zero Consequences LLC, because someone has to manufacture the delusion. All right, kiddos. Uncle Ken's back with another reality check for you. So sit back and get your juice boxes ready, because today we're talking about the eBay know-it-alls. They walk in with pocket change and the confidence of a man who has watched one TikTok and now thinks he is the Federal Reserve. They've done research, they've looked up prices, they've seen what coins are listed for on eBay, and in their mind, everything they have is worth money. Everything. Penny, nickel, quarter looks like it survived a garbage disposal and a divorce. But their crown jewel, their Excalibur, their chosen delusion always seems to be the 1982D small date copper Lincoln cent. They walk in holding it like it's the last Horcrux. And they'll, like, if they drop it, Voldemort comes back. And they'll say things like, I looked it up, it's worth 20 grand. And that's when my soul packs a suitcase, calls an Uber, and leaves my body. You see, the research they think they did, yeah, well, here's the problem with it. They don't look at sold listings, completed auctions, condition, authentication, population reports, grading fees, auction commissions, none of that. No, They look at asking price for some guy named Cent Guru 427 on eBay who listed a penny for 20 grand while sitting in a basement eating pizza rolls and watching conspiracy videos. And they think, yep, that's what mine's worth. Sweet baby sapper, Jesus, that's not research. That's wishful thinking with Wi-Fi. That's like looking at a Zillow and assuming your shed is worth $1.2 million because someone listed a treehouse in California for that much. Asking price is not value. Asking price is not the market. And asking price is not reality. It's just a number someone typed into a box while praying for a miracle. And yes, a couple of 1982D small date copper cents sold for stupid money. But here's what the eBay know-it-all never understands. Those coins were the only two known to exist. They're graded AU58 by NGC. They are condition rarities. They were authenticated. They were fought over by wealthy bidders. You have to understand how that works. You see, when two rich guys want something, or when one rich guy hates the other rich guy and they're both bidding on something, the price goes to the moon. That's not market value. That's rich guy ego combat. That's two financial peacocks slapping each other with their wallets. It has nothing to do with pocket-worn, gum-stained, trauma-filled penny the customers brought in. And here's the reality of rarity, okay? If someone actually found a third example, guess what happens? The value drops hard. Because rarity drives the price, and the moment something isn't unique anymore, the market adjusts faster than my blood pressure when someone dumps a jar of pennies onto my counter. But here's the real kicker. 99.999999% of the rare 1982 pennies people do bring in aren't the rare ones. They're large date, zinc, damaged, misweighed, misread, misidentified, or just dirty. And the customer's convinced they're sitting on a fortune. It's like watching someone try to sell you a rock because they saw a documentary about diamonds once. And then there's the wait ceremony of disappointment. This is my favorite part. They'll hand me the coin like it's a newborn child, and I'll put it on the scale, and it'll read 2.5 grams. Zinc. And their face collapses like a folding chair under a sumo wrestler. And they say things like, well, your scale must be wrong. Ah, yes, my $300 jeweler's scale is wrong. But your kitchen scale from 1997? That one's the one that still has the pancake batter on it? Yeah, that one's accurate. Let me say this again. Maybe it lost weight. Yeah, no, the coin didn't go on a diet, homie. It's not doing intermittent fasting. It's not trying to get shredded for the summer, okay? It's not counting macros. And the cost of proving these people wrong sometimes is insane. Let's just say, sake of argument, someone actually did find a real one. Here's what it takes to get it sold. First, you got grading fees, you got shipping, you got insurance, you got handling, you got waiting. You got praying, you have auction commissions, you got more waiting. Total cost, over $100. And if it comes back as a normal 82D large date, congratulations. You just paid $100 to authenticate a 2-cent copper penny. That's a 10,000 times loss. That's like paying a mechanic $600 to tell you your car just needed gas. And this is why dealers don't buy rare coins that are raw. Not because we're mean, not because we're greedy, but because raw coins that are supposedly rare are almost always wrong, fake, or worthless. And dealers can't afford to gamble on your Google search. And eBay listings delusions are incredible. They'll show me a listing for like 20 grand from a seller with zero feedback, a blurry photo, a username like CoinKing420, and a description that says, rare, maybe, you decide. And I think this is evidence. My guy, that's not evidence. That's a cry for help. That's the numismatic equivalent of someone trying to sell a grilled cheese sandwich on Facebook Marketplace because it looks like Elvis. The eBay know-it-all isn't doing research. They're doing confirmation bias. They're looking for a number they want to see, not the truth. And the truth is, if your coin isn't graded, authenticated, and in extremely good condition, it's not worth what you saw online. Dealers don't buy dreams. They don't buy hope. Dealers don't buy eBay listings. We buy reality. And reality is rarely worth 20 grand. That's Coin Shop Confessionals. Thank you all for watching.